busting my balls, Billy, okay?
I can already tell that I don't like you.
Fuck you, bust on my ball.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
It might be your first ball job.
Yeah, of course.
How long did it take for the guy to come?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bustin' Balls. I'm your host, Eric Pennell. What's going on, guys? Hey, sorry I haven't been pushing out a lot of podcasts lately. I've been remodeling my bathroom in the basement. That thing's a fucking pain in the ass. I never put in drywall, never sanded drywall, never like fucking mudded it or anything like that. But I do man shit, so I wasn't really too intimidated. But it's fucking time consuming. And also, I'm out of shape and getting old as fuck, you know? Like, I used to be able to do shit like that. Now, not so much, you know? And it's kicking my fucking ass, okay? But I'm getting it done because I do man shit. OW20 is my squirt. Everybody, thank you for listening. I do appreciate it. Guys, I just went to Home Depot to get some shit. Dude, but why? No offense if you're a good Home Depot worker listening. I don't know if we got any Home Depot worker listeners. But dude, from my fucking opinion, people at Home Depot that work there are almost practically worthless. I mean, they are like fucking, I don't know if they're all on Norcos or something like that, or some fucking I don't give a fuck drug or something. Cause like when I walk through there, they just walk past me like a bunch of fucking idiots. I mean, they don't ever ask you like, you need anything, or if you ask them like where you're like, excuse me, miss, sir, you know, I'm looking for a this and this and this, and they're like instantly just the first move is like scratching their head. They got to call for some other fucking responsible person that like knows what the fuck they're talking about because they're a fucking moron. It's like, look, man, you work here, fucking figure it out, man. Okay, I could work at Home Depot for like 2 weeks and I would know where most shit's probably at. Or if I didn't, I mean, it would be less like handing off the fucking questions. I guarantee it. And I'm an idiot, okay? So these people are fucking extra idiots. I mean, I swear, people that work at Home Depot, I think it's about 8% of people that work there know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, there's a couple responsible. I mean, yeah, there's people that can stock shelves. Fuck that. I get that. That's a part of work. But I'm talking about like when you ask them a question where you're like, you know, simple shit where you're just like, what are you doing here, dude? Like you got that fucking stupid orange apron and you just don't. Like, it just fucking blows my mind, dude. And some people want like more money an hour. It's like you don't fucking deserve more money an hour. You're a fucking moron. And I know that's like fast food. I think I don't know what the $15 an hour thing. It doesn't matter. You're gonna pay them more, whoever it is, the $15 an hour or whatever that fucking minimum wage thing is, and they're still gonna be fucking shitty workers. That's it. Like, because I think people think like, oh, you're going to pay them more. They'll be, you know, like somebody will fucking feed you with that bullshit where it's like you feed them more, you pay them more. They appreciate the job more. They're gonna show up to work happy. Because their home life's gonna be happy because they're making more money. No, shut up with your fucking stupid. Like that ain't gonna be how it is. Okay, that ain't how it is gonna be. And they're still gonna be fucking shitty. All right, that's what it is. So fucking Home Depot, do better. You know, at least when I go to like Menards, I feel like they at least try a little bit. You know, not fucking Lowe's. Lowe's, I can't even go into Lowe's. It's fucking, how does Lowe's even stay in business? Who out there is buying shit for like their house and stuff and they go, I like Lowe's. You can go fuck yourself. I don't know anybody. I mean, Lowe's might as well just be a fucking front for the cartel or something like that where they're laundering money through it or something. It could be. I mean, I'm not spreading fucking rumors here, but I don't know who the fuck shops at Lowe's. I think Lowe's is going out of business. It's crazy how fucking Kmart outlasting Lowe's. How the fuck? That's how you know you got a shitty business is when there's still Kmart's, like a brick and mortar Kmart, and there's other businesses that are like newer and they didn't fucking last. Like I don't think Circuit City outlasted fucking Kmart. You know? Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I literally just got back from there. I watched that UFC fight the other night. Kudos to fucking Stipe. Kudos to fucking Nate Diaz. That was a good fight, right? I mean, I don't know if you guys watched those fights, man, but I didn't watch too much of the undercard, so you can go fuck yourself if you're like listening here and going, yeah, but what about so-and-so and so-and-so? Yeah, I got shit to do, okay? I was at my fucking sister-in-law's birthday out in the fucking suburbs and sipping on a couple fucking beers. And then I came home and I fucking might have illegally streamed fucking some UFC. Might have not. I'm not going to incriminate myself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to send down indictments on me. You trying to send down an indictment on me? You think I'm going to fucking snitch on myself? I don't think so. But I did watch it, and pretty good. Pretty impressive, dude. Fucking Daniel Cormier when he got fucking knocked out. What's fucked up about it, the internet, dude, is how they do those fucking memes. Like Daniel Cormier, it's like the dude just got knocked out. I mean, he was fighting a fucking animal, an animal, and he gets knocked out, and then the internet just goes to memes and shit. It's like, these motherfuckers, dude. If most of these things would happen to like the average human, including myself, and then you'd see a meme about yourself where you're just like, oh, this was at my worst. They just took a picture of me. They got the video of me and then made it a still picture of when I just got knocked out, and I'm trying to fucking or just got fucking pummeled. I don't know if he got knocked out, but he got stunned. On the verge of being knocked out if he didn't get knocked out, and he's just fucking gathering his, trying to go back online. He just restarted his fucking brain kind of like and just got his ass whooped. That's another thing. I don't think people even consider like that this guy just got, and then they just meme him up like ha 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 ha, when so and so and so and so thought about so and so, and it's just Daniel Cormier just dazed eyes like that. Like, what a fucking job, man. I've said it before, but UFC, like in even boxing and combat sports, where it's like, dude, you gotta fucking, that's what they gotta do for money. And I mean, I know they're really good at it, but it's just to the average person, you look at that and you go, God damn, they're just trading jabs at each other and shots, and then they get on top of each other and they fuck each other. It's wild. That the fucking guy that broke his foot, Pettis, Anthony Pettis, I think he broke his foot fighting Nate Diaz. Can you imagine, like, you break your foot? Like, most people are like fat fucks and they break their foot at work, where they're just fat and unhealthy, and they just, they tripped over a fucking extension cord and they break their fucking foot at work or something like that. Then they put a lawsuit on the company and shit. Like, no, these guys broke their foot by like kicking at each other and shit, kicking at each other, because they're fucking, modern day warriors, and good for Nate Diaz for coming back after, I think, what did they say, 3 years that this dude last time he fought, which is really a fucking shame. I mean, it is in a way. I mean, I know what he's doing. He's protecting his brand. Let me take a drink of water here. He's protecting his brand. He's probably got some cash. He's a fucking, I'm sure he ain't broke. Okay, I'll tell you that much. And you would think not. And so I guess he's protected his brand, but people want to see the Diaz's. People want to see Nick. People want to see Nate. They want to see more of it. And for some reason, they don't give you more of it. I don't know if that's like their strategy of like, always keep them wanting, I guess. But it was nice to see him, dude. He's so funny, man. Nate Diaz, when he comes into the fucking ring, dude, is how I like how he walks. And he's kind of got his shoulder fucking, the balls of his shoulders like out a little bit more. And he always does that mean mug. Yeah, I like how he fucking walks. That dude is funny. Nate Diaz looks like a dude in the neighborhood that's like retarded and doesn't know how to fight. And you just talked him into fighting, where he's like, okay, let's go. But no, that motherfucker knows how to fight. And so does Pettis, man. Anthony Pettis, dude. That dude is a bad motherfucker, dude. And Anthony Pettis, that dude is all fucking man and heart. Okay, I'd like to know what his squirt is. OW20 is my squirt. I don't know what Anthony Pettis' squirt is. But dude, that motherfucker is gangster. And did fucking Nate Diaz call out Masvidal or whatever the fuck his name is at the end of that fight? Is that what he's trying to do? Is fight that motherfucking animal? That's another thing about UFC and like fighting. It's like you beat one monster and then you go, I'm calling out another monster. I want this other monster that's a lunatic that is just like one of the best fighters in the world. Please. That's who I want to fight. What a fucking world that is, dude. And it's nice to see Stipe got his. I mean, I know there's some DC fans out there and stuff, and I get it. A lot of people love Daniel Cormier. I mean, dude, he's a great fucking warrior, right? Daniel Cormier, I don't know, he doesn't get the respect he wants to, that he gets. But a lot of people love that dude and respect his game, man. And fucking straight up legend. But Stipe also is a fucking legend. And Stipe's the one that doesn't get his fucking respect. I mean, hasn't that guy won the most fucking heavyweight fights of all? Like, he's the most successful heavyweight champ ever? Or heavyweight ever? I don't know how you word it. But he's defended his title the most. And, dude, Stipe ain't no punk either, dude. That motherfucker's a fireman in fucking Independence outside of Cleveland right there in the Cleveland area. And dude, that motherfucker is, I mean, even for him, you know, to get his title back, it's a pretty good story, man. Now motherfuckers are going to be coming after Stipe, you know, which I'm sure he's not scared. You know, I mean, but I thought that UFC was, that was a good UFC, man. I mean, that was, you know, because some of those UFCs you watch, I mean, unless you're like a giant fan, like I don't know, dude. I mean, they're kind of, you know, I mean, it's just like, I don't know, you know, but that one was a fucking good fucking fight, dude. I do rideshare on the side. It works well with comedy and your scheduling and stuff. And dude, I had a guy in my car the other day that I picked him up, and he was like, you know, can you go through McDonald's? And I go, yeah. So we go through McDonald's just like minutes down the road. He orders a Big Mac meal with no meat. And I wanted to kick him out of the car like instantly, or I want to get the fuck out of here. You're getting a Big Mac meal with no meat, you fucking jagoff. What the fuck is wrong with people, man? Like, I get it, right? I get it. But a fucking Big Mac meal with no fucking meat, get a fucking life. What are you doing? You're just getting you're getting a couple buns with some fucking lettuce and some bullshit in the middle there. Like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm pretty sure they charged him the same amount of money. I was listening for the price, and I'm pretty sure it was the same price. Where they're just giggling, where they're just like, you want a Big Mac meal with no meat? Sure, same price, motherfucker. I seen Peter Fonda died, age 79, of lung cancer. That ain't good. Can you imagine died of lung cancer? What the fuck, man? I mean, dude, Peter Fonda, like, I mean, you haven't really heard of him in like fucking 20 years. Although he popped his head up like a year ago and was talking shit to Trump. He's probably just going out where he's like, fuck it, I'm dying anyways. Let me just go. You know, I'm surprised that more people that are like dying, how they just don't come out and just go, F the N words or F the Mexicans, something bad words or F, you know, nobody, I give a, you know, I don't know everybody. I mean, I don't know why I went to racist. I mean, I'm just saying, you think you'd have more about motherfuckers doing that. Cause you know, Henry Fonda's going after Trump. You think other people would just go, fuck it. I'm just going out with the middle fucking finger like Tupac. Nobody ever does that, man. You know, I don't know. The other day, I had a fucking gangbanger in my car. Ex-gangbanger. Fucking interesting dude, man. This dude was telling me how he got locked up. And he's older now, so this is when he was younger and shit. You're talking like in the 90s, you know, 90s and stuff like that. And somewhere on the southish side of Chicago. It was on the south side. And he was saying how, like, they would have fucking... They would take trucks and like old Suburbans... old SUVs, Broncos and stuff like that, and they would keep the keys in the visor, and they would keep the key, like the truck pointed out of the driveway in case anybody ever fucking, you know, if they were just hanging out on the streets or in the house, that if any other gangs would come through there, they would just jump in whoever's truck that was down with their fucking crew, and they would just go jump in that truck and they'd go ram the fucking other cars of the other gangbangers, ram them like it's a fucking... Like, dude, they're definitely living in like a movie. It's like real life shit. They're like really fucking ramming people and protecting their area. And dude, he told me a story about a fucking football player that was like the best football player that he's ever seen out of his neighborhood. And eventually, that dude got into some how he got in this, you know, got into a gang and dude, he went to fucking, he was going to go to like Miami. He was visiting a bunch of colleges that were like great colleges, this fucking football player from his neighborhood. And he was still in gang. He was in a gang still. And, he had to do some dirt, and he fucking went just to some random people that were probably selling drugs. And he goes, hey, I want to buy some weed. And he's in the back of the car. And when the dude went to hand him the weed, he grabbed his arm, pulled him in, and shot him 4 times in the fucking body. And killed the dude. And that motherfucker, he told me he got juvie life. And I go, what the fuck is juvie life? He goes, they let you out at 21. I go, God damn, that's juvie life? Like, when you hear life in prison, it's like, but no, for juvies, it's like, you got until 21. It's like, what the fuck is that? I mean, I get it. But he killed somebody, too. I mean, it's not like he did like a little dirt. He did a lot of fucking dirt. You imagine killing somebody and you're out like 5 years later? I don't know about that. But in his defense, he is a child. that made a bad decision. But still, man, that's a fucking, it made me think how many times I bought weed and shit like that from strangers and like shady people, and to think that you can die just by buying weed from strangers on the street over the years. And I mean, I get it. You can die anywhere. I get that whole thing. I'm a fucking adult. But it just blows my mind that it never occurred to me ever that I was like, oh, this is dangerous buying weed. That's the good thing about weed being legal now, because, dude, I've said it before, man. I've bought fucking drugs from shady motherfuckers. Shady. Like, where you're just like, I would never even be in this room if I just didn't need drugs from this person. I don't know. So that's a good thing about it being legal, I guess. I don't know, man. Trying to read my fucking notes here. I dropped off a lady the other day. I picked her up at a car dealership, and I go, "What you got going on tonight, miss? You just buy a car? You just get off work?" And she goes, "I just sold my car." She goes, "I don't need that. I don't need a car. I'm not really materialistic." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right. I just wanted to kick you out of my car after you said that because you look like a douchebag by saying it, And then I take her 25 minutes to one of the most posh fucking condos in downtown Chicago that's there. And it's like, oh, you're not materialistic? You fucking liar? You fucking get out of here. What are you talking about? You're not materialistic. Dude, this fucking chick that was on World Star, that this dude catches his chick cheating on him in a hotel room, and he must be beating. They're in the hallway right now, and he's beating on the fucking door, and she comes out.
This is what you come to Miami for? This is what you come to Miami? Stop! This is what you come to Miami?
This is Tower Boy. Stop!
What? You think I'm still got your name tatted on me? I got your name tatted on me!
So this is love. You know what I'm saying? This is what love is. Sorry, it's a little distorted because it's like somebody recorded, and there's like a hotel worker watching him yell at his girlfriend in the hallway and shit like that, of like probably a Comfort Inn and shit. And it's pretty. But yeah, he must have. He got her name tattooed on her body. That's why you don't get fucking. Look, man, I get it. If you got a wife and you got some kids and shit like that, you got a fucking dog that you've had for like years and you love them, then you get a fucking tattoo. You don't get no tattoo and no fucking skank, you fucking dummy.
This is what you come to Miami for? This is what you come to Miami?
Stop!
This is what you come to Miami?
This is Tower Boy. Stop!
What? You think I'm still got your name tatted on me? I got your name tatted on me!
Look, you gotta stop, alright? Relax. Nobody told you to get my name tatted on you. Now you look stupid with my name tatted on your back.
Oh.
Relax. Come inside.
Wow, this bitch is gaming this dude. And she straight up just said, you look stupid getting my name tattooed on you. That's, I ain't saying beat up women at all. Never. But when they say shit like that, even guys, when they say something stupid like that, get ready for your chick to come in with fucking punches. And this chick's, tell me again, I always say it, to think that there is no fucking woman privilege. Because if that was a guy that says you look stupid for doing that, blah, 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 to like they're like some buddy or something like that they just totally disrespect, that dude would whip that dude's ass. And to act like these women don't ever have, there's no fucking patriarchy, fucking, woman privilege, shut the fuck up.
If he's not leaving, you're not leaving either.
Damn, that bitch gamed him. And he's an idiot. Don't fucking get your... Look, I get it. Like, it's like a thing where you're like, yeah, I'm going to get your name tattooed on your name. It's fucking Maria. I'm getting Maria right there, I don't know. Was this real? I think this is fake, dude, where it was Brian Scalabrine threatens Michael Rappaport at the Big Three, like tournament or whatever they do, like a Big Three game. And it was in between... either at the end of the game or what. I don't know if it's fake or whatever, because it kind of looks fucking fake. And it's basically Calabrini just saying like, look, I'll fuck you up. Like, it's for some reason I don't know why they didn't play the music at first or all the audio of what Scalabrini is fucking saying, but it will kick in a second here. But it looks like shtick to me, dude, because I just feel like Calabrini's just doing this to the fucking, or Scalabrini's just doing this just to have, just to get fucking video.
I'm done. I'm 6'9", I'm 260. I will bury.
All right, okay.
They won't find you and no one will miss you.
All right.
Big Three, not your Netflix show, not even your wife. And if they do catch me, they ain't gonna care, because they're gonna understand. I'm not for this today.
Are you threatening me?
You can call it what you want.
All right, well, can I show some highlights or something? I mean, we got some highlights of you today. No, all right, it's not today, okay, Scal? You like we're on live television. We got highlights of you here. This is Greg Oden manhandling you. What happened there? Like that's like ragdolling. We call that ragdolling. And then you're on the ground. And then we got a couple of other highlights. I mean, listen, I'm cool, man. I don't want no smoke.
Today's not the day. Like I said, I will bury you in the desert here in Dallas.
They must have been playing, dude, because he's saying he's ragdolling him and shit like that. It's I don't know, dude. I mean, I get it. The big dude, who even thought the big three was going to even make it this long? I didn't think it was going to make it this long. I thought the big three. I mean, who knows? Who knows how well it's doing? But not a bad idea, right? 3-on-3. I don't know. I seen this fucking little man comes at his mother like they're dating on IG Live. What the fuck is wrong with people that they want their little kid talking like this? This kid's like fucking.
I've been home. We've been together for 3 months, and I just feel like I need a new nigga.
Maybe 4 or 5.
Feel like I need a new bitch.
Oh, go get you a new bitch then. I don't care. Go get you a new bitch then. Go get you a new bitch then. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that bitch. That's why your bitch gonna be trash and your bitch ain't gonna have no car. So I don't care. So go get you a new bitch then.
This is a bitch ass hell you don't do motherfucking shit, bitch.
I'll slap you and your bitch,
No,
nigga.
no,
Okay,
bitch.
okay.
Wow, that's his mom. That's that fucking kid. Poor kid, man. Poor kid. That this is how you're talking to your kid, and they're like, oh, I'm raising my kid up. I'm fucking, giving him. You know how I talk. I talk like a fucking retarded trucker. Okay, I'm fucking stupid. But you're not gonna talk to a fucking little kid. I think the kid still has a diaper on under there. I'm trying to think because he has no t-shirt on and he just has like pants with. I think the fucking kid is probably 3 or under. And you're talking to a little kid like this? Fucking idiots, man. I've seen that this TV judge goes off on a woman for cheating, for cheering in court after paternity results. So this chick is in there, like it's like a people's court looking thing, and they must be doing a paternity test thing because they know that's the hot shit for some idiots. And this is her reaction, and then this chick goes off.
In the case of Miller versus Rasmussen, when it comes to 3-year-old Zaylee Rasmussen, it has been determined by this court.
As they got the picture of the little.
Are not the father. Miss Miller.
Be respectful.
Sorry.
Miss Miller.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve considering the alternative is somebody that don't want nothing to do with you or your child.
Idiot.
That's a lot of nerve.
Duh. So stupid.
You just showed me where your priorities were right there.
You're an idiot.
Because I held out hope that you weren't just acting a fool because you so mad at him because he cheated on you that you would cheat your child out of a father.
Dummy.
But that cheering you did, what you cheering? I'm a single mother with nobody that loves me or my child. What you cheering for?
I'm not.
No, you were. He is over here breaking down because he loves this child so much. I sit here day after day after day with women hoping a man would drive 16 miles to see their baby, much less 160 miles each way, and abide by a court.
You're a fucking moron, you fucking idiot. She is fucking cheering that she's a single mother. You're so stupid. You're so stupid that you can't. That you're not. Oh yeah, you want to be a single mother? You better hope when you're single parents, dude, it fucking is rough. Especially if you're like a single parent where you go, I can't really work really too much because I got to have somebody babysit my child, and then that costs money. You better hope you have like a relative that's gonna fucking step up and fucking watch the child and help you with like daycare or like fucking cut some corners that way. And you're also away from your child when you're fucking working. And if you're a single parent that has to work a lot, you're a fucking moron. Why are people getting stupider and stupider? Dude, this fucking bagel guy that they found, the bagel fight guy, that he's got a celebrity fight contract, and now this is where the internet is just like, what is wrong with these motherfuckers? This dude's doing videos. The angry bagel guy is back with another crazy rant against women. This guy, I think, has a worse opinion on women than I do. You know what I'm saying? But although I could do a podcast with this guy, I mean, this guy. We're on the same wavelength on some of the thinking, I think. I don't know about this one, but this guy.
Women push me now to the point where I'm actually motivated to where I'm finally there.
I don't fucking like yous, I don't trust yous, and I don't need yous. Sure, I'm attracted to women, but I don't like or trust any fucking thing you people do.
Whoa!
By the way, I just left a client's place, clean their place, and this woman who's in her 50s, and these were her words, I can't believe the women today, how greedy and disgusting they are, and what they do for money. And that's coming from a fucking woman. So all you bitches who don't like me, acting like you like me, use me for my money to get free dinners, when you all hate the short guy, fuck you. You're gonna die broke. I'm gonna die rich and happy with the hottest bitches on my boat. Fuck you.
Whoa. With the richest bitches on his boat. That's the type of motherfucker. I tell you, dude. I tell you, man. You know, like I don't even have to make it famous in comedy. I just want like a big truck and a boat. That's all I want. Like not even a big boat. You know, decent sized boat. You could throw in like a local lake or something like that. That's what I'm talking about. You know, like a fucking bigger, nice truck. Like when I see that, I'm like, that dude's successful. That's how low my standards are. I mean, it's like, whoa, that dude's a winner. But anyways, man, that guy trips me the fuck out, man. I fucking love, dude, that little guy is a fucking funny dude. And good for him, man. I know it's a lot of it's shtick. You know, I mean, I'm sure a lot of it's fucking shtick, but it's just funny how he's fucking ripping on women. Because you never hear anybody rip on women that much. And it makes me laugh because nobody ever calls them out on their shit. That's all I'm saying. Nobody ever calls women out on their shit. You know, where it's like, oh, you guys are perfect. I got you. Could this be true that, you know, Mike Tyson spends $40,000 a month on weed? Is that possible?
Yo, we got, what is that?
A lot of research.
What do we smoke a month? What, is it 40,000 a month?
We smoke
40,000 a month.
We smoke 10 tons of weed at the ranch a month.
40 grand. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy shit,
It's crazy.
Right? We take it for granted.
Smoke a lot of weed.
How the fuck? I mean, it's a ranch, so I think they have like clients coming there and stuff like that. I think it's, I don't know if they have like restaurants or they have like housing, like hoteling and stuff like that. But that's funny, dude. That's funny. You know, before I get out of here, man, I want to show you this guy, this 70-year-old man that mistakenly circumcised after at a hospital. Who the fuck?
Tonight's Fact or Fiction is brought to you by America's Finest Carpet.
In tonight's Fact or Fiction, we're looking into a medical story that's hard to believe. It claims a 70-year-old man was mistakenly circumcised at a hospital, and this is actually true. 70-year-old Terry Brazier went to Leicester Royal Infirmary in England for a bladder procedure, but hospital staff mistook him for another patient and circumcised him instead.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? That's what, are you kidding me? Can you imagine? I mean, well, it's just circumcised. I mean, there's some people like, you hear those horror stories, they're like, yeah, they cut my leg off. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? You know? I don't know, dude. I mean, you know what? You're 70 and you get circumcised. That's a little weird, right? I mean, you don't think they would have rechecked the paperwork or something like that? I mean, I don't know how they verify it. There must have been an error on like his bracelet. I don't know how they fucking match up things where they go, the paperwork says this number and his bracelet says this number. I don't know how they fucking do it. But he's getting a lawsuit, right? You can't cut no 70-year-old dude's dick like that and he ain't walking away with some money. Guys, thank you for listening to Bustin' Balls. I'm your host, Eric Pennell. Eric Pennell Comedy at Instagram. Also, it's Bustin' Balls Podcast Instagram. I got a show August 22nd. That's this Thursday at Riddle's Comedy Club. It's 8 o'clock show, $5 at the door. You want to come check out my comedy? Come on out. It's going to be Ryan Andrews is going to be there. Giovanni Diaz is going to be there. Devon Dickerson. So these are all Bustin' Balls comics that have been on my podcast. And it's a bunch of other guys, Dan Brennan, and a bunch of other funny local comics here from the south side of Chicago. Guys, thank you for listening. If you like the podcast, please leave a review. Share my podcast. It helps out more than just a thumbs up and a like. But if you don't, I totally understand it. And if you don't like the podcast, suck my dick. I don't give a fuck. OW20 is my squirt. Thanks for listening, guys.